Hello, we got a game against Pryad and Mr. Kim. This is probably in May. So it was a while ago. It's a 1v1 ranked. And I will fast forward to get deployment and so that you can see it at first. Looks like he took a while to start up. Looks like he's using a mixed motorized. Probably mixed motorized? Yeah, probably. It's gonna start, so I will slow it down. Let's see what he deployed. Pretty standard. Pretty standard. AA with tanks and fast vehicles and anti-helicopter and SAS. Pretty good start. These guys are actually better than people think. They're cheap as hell and they hurt. So, I don't know. It really depends. For a 10v10, it's crap, but you know what? 40 points, anti-air, that's pretty good. Mobile anti-air. It's just, you're using it on the wrong unit if it's dying. So I get a UAZ for my CV instead of a helicopter. B1s, BTRDs, Tunguska, so I'm going for a slow push. I got two Mi-24Ds, K-52, so I'm kind of ill-prepared to fight 6 to 7 helicopters. BTRD to cover that road, MTLB to recon over there. Ooh. MTLB is actually Motostrelki. For some reason I had it in my deck at this time. And for some reason lifting off in a sector does not put the CV in the sector, so I lose a second by doing that. Mr. Kim uses an anti-helo plane. He gets that. I killed one SAS squad and I fought this. So here's the thing. I should have ran the hell away when I saw this. Because these guys are fast enough to kind of scare me. Especially if I stop moving. It takes, you have acceleration and the deceleration that's required in order to change directions. And this, yeah, you see that? That is unfortunate. And then I do the same thing here. I was just thinking, it'll land in time. Come on. Not a good idea. So, point difference. This is 60 point? Yeah, 120, 160. He spent about 220 points over here, and now a little bit more. And I spent 45? That's a big difference. And I just lost 85 plus 150, and I'm gonna lose another 150. Because take a look at this. The fucking, boom, it hits. Kills 5 of them. Lands. Kills them all. It's just like, damn it. That's frustrating. But that was good on him. Good tactic to use this kind of helicopter. People kind of give people shit for using it, but that's because they're bad. It's all about how you use every piece of equipment. Everything can kill anything. It's pretty crazy. Except for armor versus machine guns. Alright. So 250 points here doing nothing versus 45, so that we'll say that that is 200 point difference. I just lost 300 points, and he lost SAS plus a Puma, 55. So he lost 55 plus 40, 90. And he's effectively down 200 points because of the left side. His left. So essentially we're equal, but I still have units coming in.
User joined your channel.
And someone just joined the TeamSpeak channel. I don't know who. Alright. Hello, strange visitor. Okay, so his Pumas are doing the right thing. Try to recon the base. Okay. I have no AA on this guy, whatever. No AA over here, that's my own fault. Eventually I bring this KA far right, push up. Try to see if I can get past. This'll kill it. Just in case I miss it later on. So as you can see, I'm missing out on recon besides this, so I had to bring up the MI2 just so that I can see what's going on. A lot of people just don't bring recon, and I don't understand. And a lot of the streamers don't value recon. It's just one of the stupidest things I've heard of. If you can't see the enemy, you don't know what to bring in. You're just bringing in stupid units that you don't know if it'll be as effective as it could have been. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Nothing's really happening. Slow it down a little bit. FSK, pretty good unit. That Eric's so strong. Really annoying. And they're very accurate. These poor bastards. They don't even know what hit them. FSK getting hit by tanks, that's the only good thing I did. Right here, I should have moved this guy when I had the chance. I thought that I would have killed it with these two units. So I lose a CV for a pretty stupid reason. I was lazy. Don't be lazy. 72B, still firing. I'm going to lose all of these guys. FSK with an Eric's. Very strong. Plus they're in buildings versus out of buildings. See now, if I was America, I'd use CEVs and they'd be going boom, boom, boom. I'd be having so much fun, but I'd probably lose the game overall. Here's another mistake. This Tunguska is visible. He's bringing a Harrier GR7. Really strong. It could have killed the 72 B1s as well, but he chose to hit the Tunguska, which is a smart choice. I don't see it until now, and I'm like, oh shit, 4 bombs, it's dead. I'm not going to kill that. That was unfortunate. The reason why I moved it back is because a lot of players used focus fire, like fire on the ground, instead of target the unit when you know you will see them the whole time. Fire ground has its merits when you're trying to bomb a certain type of pattern. Oh look, it lived. Oh man, but it's going to die because of that F4. But a lot of people like Firestarter use bombers, and he focus fires ground, and it's sometimes he does very well with it, sometimes he does really horrible with it, and it's really because he's trying to get the maximized damage and panic, which is the whole idea behind a bomber anyway. But he could sometimes do it a lot better just by letting him target the unit that's in the middle and make sure that because the bombs kind of guide towards the target that you right click if it's spotted. I lose this guy because, well, stormers are better. Infantry, yay. I try to keep these guys alive. I split them eventually. My recon here, this is overkill. He doesn't need that much over there. Like, I would have brought one SAS into this area just to see what happens. Or a Jaeger, because Jaegers are super cheap. So I see that. I'm bringing my tanks up. I want to fight it. BRDM3, killing vehicles, go figure. Super strong, OP, maybe, probably. F4F, doing good. Another thing, tanks have armor and bombers could kill them. So it really depends what angle you hit them. A lot of people use Nighthawks, hit side armor, back armor. It's a really good idea. It works. Kills tanks. It's awesome. I eventually capped this, so he got 30 points because he killed this CV because I was an idiot. Well, a lazy person. We'll say that. This moved over because he saw that it didn't shoot over here. It's probably because he couldn't. Well, he probably saw it. It just didn't have range. 2600. Stormers, I'm not going to push up. It killed the It killed something. Probably the BTRD. So I put my BDR 90 from over here. AH-1J, 55 point. It pretty much is a good helicopter. Good against killing infantry in buildings when they're firing. And apparently you can fire on the move. It has a gimbal turret? Yes, it does. See this? I know that he has no AA. I should have brought a fucking helicopter. I was stupid. Any helicopter would have wrecked all of this. Like, if I brought the recon helicopters that I lost at the start, I call in another one, it would have been fine. But I didn't think that way 4 months ago, wow. And yeah, Brigadier. Let's fast forward a little bit. So he's bringing an AH-1J, going towards the CV again. It's kind of doing the right thing. I'm pretty sure I lose it. Or maybe I call in a plane. Yeah, plane. MLD. I use an MLD. Lucky me, it worked out. So the MLD equivalent to this guy. This is when helicopters are a bad idea, because he brought AA. Do I know that? No. And I have no idea if you people can hear my family in the background. So just try to ignore them. They're annoying. So a lot of good tactic is to just kind of get a couple units in here. Jaeger maybe, because Jaeger kill everything one-on-one. It's kind of unfair. This MG3 is pretty strong. But every team has their strength and weakness, and that's one of their strengths. I'll fast forward because nothing's really happening. I'm trying to mobilize. Tech fuzz with Jaeger. I killed his AA. I could have brought an AA piece, but I didn't. I didn't. Not an AA piece, a helicopter. Again, like these are things that I realized after the fact, after getting better. You kill one AA piece, they more than likely only had one. Go bring in helicopters. This is only against some of the higher ranked people though. The lower ranked people bring units that don't make sense. That's kind of why people are like, well, your tactics don't work when I play. It's because you're at a lower level. The way that people play is less predictable, more silly. So you just gotta play solid. Good infantry play, good tank play, decent air cover. Keep man pads or AA pieces randomly saturating the map. And make sure you have ASF. And don't throw bombers away. So yeah, I attack Alpha because this side of the map is useless. Again, he has like 300 points here now. Versus my extra CV is over here in Alpha. Well, actually my extra CV is in Gulf because he killed one. So I would have been able to cap Hotel or Charlie earlier. So he thought he was safe by getting this CV, which it works out for him because he has Foxtrot Delta, but you'll see later why I think that's just not the same thing. This Shilka's out of ammo, fuel rather, and it's really funny that it doesn't die as fast as I thought it would. This B1, playing a little bit scary. Mortis Strelke doing absolutely nothing versus Stormer and FSK. They're just there for cannon fodder, really. They're the infantry force that you send in, get your infantry fighting vehicles to help out. But Mortis Strelke, they survive long enough to the 72A to support, and then dies the Stormer. BRDM-3, you'll see that I like using it as recon. It is amazing. Look at this Shilka, poor bastards. I brought in a helicopter this time because I was like, oh look, I killed AA. And now he's pushing on the right. And right here, this A, let's see. I see that with my MTLB. You see that 5-point vehicle? If that was back here doing nothing like a dumbass, I would have never known. And now I'm like, oh, he has AA. Well, he has helicopter. Ooh, look, 2 helicopters, infantry. I'm focusing here, but I noticed this, and so I'm like, what do I need? I already got a Shilka, I'll get another. Alright. PD and MLD. MLD is going to kill this guy pretty easily. Ooh, missed with the rocket. Missile, whatever. So I'm pushing super hard, and I own his +2 in Alpha. See that? I cancel Delta real easily, don't even have to fight him. Foxtrot, he can't do shit. He kills both, but guess what? This'll die eventually. MiG-27 gun run. See? It's right by a plane spawn. So he brings this unit. So actually, I thought because this was there was infantry in the city. So I was like, well, that could be devastating. I don't do anything about it though, because I have GRU. See, he's wasting another 100 points on Hotel. That's going to make it +2 instead of +3. That's not a big deal. He needed points in Bravo to stop this push. The funny part is this BTR-90's in his area too. I could have brought the BTR-90 this way. But I wrecked him because of that. He had no way to stop it. A lot of people just keep ignoring the +2 areas, which is the whole fight of the map. And it's just their downfall.